Everyone, Colin Campbell. Today we are talking about a structured approach to opening up your company's potential and achieving a truly breakthrough 2024. As some of you may know, in 2018 I founded ThoughtSpin after 2 decades of witnessing a repeating pattern of missed potential in large organizations. Every year we would go through the same strategic planning process, and every year we would feel like we aren't nailing it, we're not getting it. And then in 2018, a light bulb finally went on. We realized there's a better way to unlock an organization's full potential. And in retrospect, it's some fairly simple observations. And so we developed methods and tools and approaches, and we tested them, and they worked. And we scaled them up to larger, to more sophisticated companies, and larger, more talented leadership teams, and they worked even better. And then we tried it with 5 companies at once, and it worked. And we surfaced some tremendous gaps and some tremendous possibilities, variance in the common platform, right? And then we tried it with 47 people collaborating on a new topic, orienting around a critical new abstraction that holds the potential to fundamentally separate that company and differentiate it from its competition. These are 6 specific engagements across the country in companies with average assets of about $8 billion. And we've had people come up to us and tell us that these are the best strategy experiences of their careers. And they've resulted in tremendous potential breakthroughs. The secret sauce is that I'm not a consultant. The essential difference between ThoughtSpin and others that aim to help you make better decisions is that I do not operate from the premise that I'm an expert on your business. I'm not going to come in and tell you how to do what you do, nor do I know your business better than you or your teams do. We work from a perspective that you and your teams already have the expertise. It needs to be surfaced, it needs to be shared, it needs to be reflected on and connected, it needs to be challenged, amplified possibly from some outside perspectives, but built upon and made more complete. I'm not coming in with maturity models or benchmark studies or primary research. I don't waste time surveying your teams, and we would never ask you to outsource your thinking to us. We're not coming to train anyone, we're not selling software, and what we do is compatible with your existing consultants and vendors and your internal strategy teams and your internal ODL. In fact, if you have a strong ODL competency, that's going to be helpful because it's never about not having enough resources. It's never about not having the talent. It's about understanding what are the right competencies to develop and then accelerating those competencies. In fact, the most flattering thing we've been called is a competency accelerator. We leverage proven world-class techniques to unlock group wisdom and creativity. We drive conversations that unify, that focus minds, that create new associations, that cause deeper and connections and deeper reflections and connections that people take immediately back to their desks. We design and ask critical strategic questions, the real questions that typically don't get asked outside of a very small group of people, and consequently breakthrough ideas surface. Agendas are developed and further fleshed out. There's breakthrough collaboration across functions and in new customer-centric abstractions that have led to the development of new competencies. The work fosters deeper commitment, shared perspectives, and increased ownership of decisions. And that's really what this is all about, right? Let's face it. You can have the most robust, comprehensive, integrative vision for your organization and strategy inside your C-suite. But if your broader leadership teams, your emerging stars, your frontline leaders, if they don't actively participate in crafting it, if it's just imposed on them and they're not synthesizing it, contributing to it, developing it, and making it their own, they can't fully own it and drive it forward. They can't help but to not get it, right? So on Thursday, I'm running a live webinar. I'm going to give you the specific steps so that you can achieve breakthrough engagement, breakthrough collaboration, and drive breakthrough outcomes across your leadership teams. We're going to explore 3 pillars: being, seeing, and engaging with your organization. These are the fundamental concepts to the success that we're talking about. We're going to cover a lot of ground, but to simplify, it starts with you, your leadership, who you are, what you value, how you operate. We're going to show you what we're seeing that's working today, what is no longer working, some traditional approaches that have evolved away from maybe what's sort of been considered practical wisdom. But your success requires more than who you are. It's also how you see and conceptualize your organization. and model what you're responsible for, what you focus on, and how you frame your world. This is where a lot of people miss it, right? You can be brilliant, you can be charismatic, you can be an amazing person, but if you don't have the right conceptualization, if you don't have the right framework, you're going to miss out. You're not going to get it. Deceptively simple way to quickly map your resources and capabilities as they relate to each other and result in customer experience, how they relate to the essential soft models that you're responsible for. Even in a low-resolution napkin sketch, this little model has created breakthrough ahas. And then finally, it's not just about who you are and how you see things. It's about what you do, how you animate, how you engage, the way you interact with and leverage people. And we're going to give you the exact steps we've taken with clients that can lead to breakthrough outcomes faster and with greater impact, spark the potential for transformative change. And this is where we do most of our work, facilitating strategy craft and large-scale innovation in product development and launch, in developing the relationship development competencies that improve the customer experience at every point along the journey, in the refocus on the underlying capabilities that accelerate and amplify growth and optimization. We're talking about focused innovation, we're talking about metrics, we're talking about execution patterns. We're going to help you flesh out your vision, your intentions, and your expectations for your organization. We're going to create a roadmap for your team. That's what this is all about. Sparking transformation. So let's work together to navigate this chaos, this complexity. It's been a crazy couple of years. There's a lot going on right now. In fact, though, that's the case for moving forward with this. Let's take action. So if this resonates with you, go ahead and click the button, register for our live webinar on Thursday, and let's make 2024 a breakthrough success for you.